Hello everyone. I know a lot of people have questions about reopening, and I wanted to address those questions with you today. We are very close to fully reopening. We have set metrics based on vaccination rates to guide us toward that happening. The metrics said that when 50% of our residents have been fully vaccinated, we would then align our practices with the state's practices. Fully vaccinated means 2 weeks after receiving both doses of Pfizer and Moderna, or a single dose of Johnson & Johnson. Last Friday, our public health officer certified that 50% of our residents have been vaccinated. 2 weeks later, Friday, May 28th, right before Memorial Day, 50% of our residents will be fully vaccinated. We will then follow the state for reopening and other practices. There's been a lot of confusion around the face covering guidance and rules, and I want to try to clarify that. The restrictions on face coverings are as follows. Everyone must wear a mask on public transportation, in schools, in childcare, and in healthcare settings. People who are fully vaccinated must wear a mask indoors in the above settings as well. Others must wear face coverings in the same settings and also in other public areas. No one is required to wear a face covering outdoors, but the Maryland Health Department strongly recommends that all non-vaccinated individuals over the age of 2 years continue to wear face coverings in all indoor settings and in outdoor settings where physical distancing cannot be maintained. Some who are fully vaccinated may choose to wear face covering more regularly. And private establishments and workplaces may put in place their own policies or guidance. I want to encourage people to respect those choices. It is critical to remember that any establishment can require face masks. If a business requires a mask, their customers must abide. And we must respect everyone's comfort level with masking. Still, keep your mask with you and don't leave home without it. Starting May 28th, restaurants and bars may resume normal operations, and all remaining capacity and distancing restrictions will be lifted. We are at this point because, as a county, we have followed the guidance from the CDC and county health officials. As a result, our COVID-19 positivity and case rates continue to decline, as does our hospitalization rate. Our COVID-19 death rate is going down as well. Sadly, almost 1,500 Montgomery County residents have died from this virus, and we will not forget them. Getting vaccinated is key to saving lives, reducing COVID case rates, and finally reopening. Our vaccination numbers are going up and are being boosted by the 12 to 15-year-olds who became eligible. Since the Pfizer vaccine was approved for 12 to 15-year-olds, we have vaccinated more than 10,000 adolescents at our clinics. We believe we have vaccinated the residents who are actively looking to be vaccinated, and now comes the more challenging part of vaccinating the hard-to-reach people. We are making county clinics more convenient. We continue working with FEMA to bring mobile clinics here. This week, FEMA's clinic is at Lake Forest Mall until Sunday. We are working with MCPS to host clinics at several schools, including Argyle Middle School today, and we're hosting clinics on the weekends to make it convenient for people who may not be able to take time off of work during the week. We need every person who has been vaccinated to be an ambassador and help us reach as many residents as possible with the message that vaccines are safe and effective. Visit our vaccine website at www.govaxmoco.com for information on where vaccinations are available and make your own appointment. This week I went to Silver Spring to participate in the Taste the World in Fenton Village Festival. This festival continues into this weekend, featuring delicious meals from a variety of cultural traditions. I encourage everyone who is able to please attend. Our restaurant industry has been one of the hardest hit during this pandemic, and patronizing these businesses as much as possible is something that can really help them recoup the losses and return back to normal. The county continues to support our restaurants with a new round of restaurant relief that began this week. We are also working to stop evictions from taking place. The county has received additional relief funds from the state and federal governments to help residents. More than 4,300 households received support in the first and second rounds. We must also do everything we can in our power to stop evictions. We have joined with other jurisdictions and the Attorney General to ask the Governor to extend the executive order protections for failure to pay rent actions to allow time for rental assistance processing, and to extend the protection to tenant holding over actions. We need to convince the governor to extend this moratorium for 90 to 120 days. It does not make sense for these landlords to kick tenants out before they are given enough time to get back on their feet. We have more than $100 million in aid for landlords and tenants. We just need the time to get the programs in place. To say we have all gone through a lot during this pandemic is an understatement. For many of us, COVID-19 has permanently altered our lives. As we rebuild and reopen, we will not forget the lives we lost, the businesses that were shuttered. We need to rebuild back better for everyone, and we will. Thank you.